Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hughes H1 Racer by HCG Digital Arts. And we're going to be taking a look at the outside, the inside. We're going to be doing a takeoff, flying this for a bit, and we're going to be looking at this aircraft. This is a vintage aircraft from 1935. And look at this. It's fairly distinctive, the shape. It set a new world record of 567 kilometers per hour or 352 miles per hour in California. So this is fairly fast. The engine features 1000 horsepower, and that sounds insane for 1935. We do have retractable landing gears. Overall, the outside looks fairly nice. It is fairly unique. The inside, it feels very authentic. It's very convincing. We have circuit breakers right here. I quite enjoyed the pictures in the cockpit. This gives quite a bit of character for the aircraft. We can control the canopy via this right here. And if we go to the outside, canopy, no canopy. The cockpit is animated. And the throttle, there we go. Let's take a look at the back. So it is animated, it is doing what it should. Now we can actually start this, we can take off. We're gonna be flying, there's a fairly nice route that I like for this type of aircraft, for fighter jets. Basically fast and nimble aircrafts in general. And it's a mountain route towards this area. Flying low, flying fast, maneuvering around the mountain. I like it a lot. And this weather is a weather preset that you get alongside the aircraft. So HCG, August 1935. Battery, avionics, nav, strobe. Pump number 1 we should turn off, I believe. So fuel pump, auto, pump 1 off, pump 2 on. Okay, pump 1 off, pump 2 on. Okay, looking good. Prop full forward, mixture full forward. Luckily this is a sim, so we can stand right here so we can actually look at the engine, hear the engine, and even this is shaken. Very nice detail by the developer. Oh, Pratt and Whitney. Nice. That was very nice. I'm gonna go flaps down, which does work. We do have flaps. We can see some wood texture. Very nice. Pitot is coming on. Landing light is coming on. This is on auto. We have off, auto, on. We're gonna leave this on auto. And we should be good. Releasing the parking brake. I do understand this is a 1935 aircraft, so the handling is not supposed to be the best. However, being a sim, I kind of wish the handling was a little bit different, a little bit easier to handle. Turns can be slightly finicky, I want to say, and stopping, you do have to be very careful. I imagine if you have pedals, it's going to be easy, you can control the force. However, if you use a button, like I use a button on my joystick to turn on the brakes, you do have to tap it repeatedly as not to nosedive. And if you're wondering how you taxi one of these, you kind of look outside. You can see the center line, and then you look this way. They're kind of zigzag. And if you want to be realistic, you can open the cockpit, lean out. There we go. And landing gear coming up. And flaps are up. You're looking good. We are gonna try and push this to its limits. We're doing a low pass over the runway. Very fast, shaking. Feeling good. Control is very responsive. Very agile. And we do have smoke effects. We're going to be turning on smoke. And we have the green color. We also have different colors. And here's where we start having some fun. Flying low. And around here you have two options. You can just go over one of these mountains, or you can make sure you're flying very low. There's an airport if you have it installed around this area, and some power lines there. You can see the power lines right below them. And here we have an airport. We're gonna go below the crane and up. This will be our course, and now we get to follow the smoke. As you can see, the smoke clearly stays in place. You can see the power lines. Yeah, I quite like this area behind us. Very, very fun. This is a very, very fast aircraft, very agile. We're going too fast, but this is what this aircraft was made for. Basically flying fast. Okay. The runway for this airport is not too long, so you do want to make sure not to use all of it. Gear coming down. As you can see, we can slow down very, very fast, very, very quickly. And we got at least a couple of landings there. I'm trying very, very hard not to tip this over. And it looks like this was a success. This is a lot better. Yeah, I gotta mind the brakes. Apron 3. There we go. Landing lights can come off. Now we can do a turn right here. So this is kind of what I meant by the ground handling. It works. It definitely works. But I do wish it was a little bit more forgiving, at least for me. This is entirely a pilot issue though. Parking brake is coming on. This should probably come off. This should definitely come off. So, what do I think about the Hughes H1 Racer by HCG? It's a very, very fun aircraft. It costs $15 US. It's pretty good, actually. It's a vintage aircraft. I like vintage aircrafts. It's very, very well made. The handling is really, really good. It's very, very fun. It's also very forgiving, so you can have a lot of fun with it. You basically saw how I was flying. It's very forgiving, very fun. The overall flight dynamics, I like them. Considering this is a racer, I like them a lot. For 15 bucks, this is very, very much worth it. I will have a link for this in my description down below if you want to check this out for yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it also lets me know you guys enjoyed the content.